Hey guys, Alex here. Just wanted to show you this 2014 Ram 1500 that I have for sale. Just wanted to do a quick walk around of the car. I'm going to show you the exterior, the interior, then I'm going to go over the Carfax, and then kind of do a quick mechanical inspection with you, and then take it out for a test drive. I just want to do a quick walk around to show you guys what you're looking at ahead of time. I know schedules are busy. Hopefully this helps you out. If you're out of town, maybe this saves you some time. So yeah, I just thought I'd be pretty transparent with what I have here. We'll just do a quick walk around. It is the Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi in it. It is the Laramie edition. And this was one that I had just gotten in from Canada. I am a broker, so I buy and sell cars for dealerships here in the state of Michigan. This was one of the ones that I got in for my private fleet. So this is one that I'm selling through Battle Creek Veterans. But overall, pretty great car. Just had it serviced, new oil change, had the front drive belt replaced with the tensioner. And front brakes, rotors, brake pads, new ball joints as well. But let's take a look inside, see how this looks. It is the Laramie trim, so you get the upgraded door panels. Black interior looks nice. We'll check the rockers too. Sometimes these things can rust out, so you know, it is a 2014. You think that's almost 10 years old now, which is crazy. It doesn't seem like it's been that long, but all right. Check these rockers. This is just dirt right here, as you can see. Look at the interior. Rear seats do fold up. You have access to your subwoofer back here. But really nice, timeless interior. You also have heated seats in the rear. We'll keep going around. And sorry, it is kind of raining right now. You have the spray-in bed liner with the tonneau top. Other view of the rear, super clean, no rips or tears. Yeah, we'll check out these rockers. Again, these rust out sometimes, so we'll just see if anything's starting to form. This is just dirt right here. The driver's side looks good. There's one little scratch mark, and I'll tell you what that's from. Is, you know, you pay extra for these nice chrome side steps, but people, when they get in the car, they skip the step and they just go straight for the cabin. So when your foot rubs across this hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times, you start to rub off the paint. So that's what that's from. But WeatherTech floor mats, lumbar support up front. 2013, it had the new upgraded interior, so you got the larger infotainment system. And the shift knob moved to right below the infotainment system. But you do have trailer brake, heated and cooled front seats for the driver and the passenger, heated steering wheel, parking sensors all around, and then you can see you have 119,886 miles on the dash, so not bad. But great sound system. It has that Alpine upgraded sound system. It sounds amazing. You have this massive center console. Look at that. You know, just for size reference, you know, you can put a lot of stuff in there. A lot of snacks for the kids, or the wife, or girlfriend. All right, let's look under the hood. Get this opened up so we can see. Engine bay looks good. Had all the filters changed as well. No leaks or anything like that. No rusting at the top end. This is just, you know, dirt. But and like I said, I do buy and sell cars for dealers here in Michigan. This is one that I'm selling through Battle Creek Veterans Motors, but just want to real quick go over the paperwork. So this is the original window sticker. Had a base price of $52,000 with options is at $60,000. So looks like it has the it does have the keyless entry, remote start, 32-gallon tank, which is just massive underneath. I'll show you that in a second. Spray and bed liner, and then I'll show you. I have a Carfax on it as well, so we can just, and then I'll take pictures and send you this as well. I just wanted to show this in the video in case maybe somebody missed it. You could take a look at it, but it looks like it was mostly dealer serviced, but has a pretty good history on it. One thing to note is, I don't know if you can see it right here, it did have a, my camera's a little blurry, it did have a undercoating and rust proofing applied in 2021, March of 2021. So that's always nice being up here in the, you know, northern part of the states. All right, and then we just had a nice $800 bill for front brakes, rotors, ball joints replaced. So went through the whole inspection report. Everything looked pretty good. This is the full mechanical inspection that was just done. One thing to know, it's almost 120,000 miles, so you might want to have the spark plugs replaced. I don't know if those were done previously. Has factory radiator hoses. Obviously nothing's wrong with them. It looks fine. I'll show you that too, but just with the age of the car, that's something good to replace. Cheap parts though, if you ever need help replacing those, I'll be more than happy to show you how to do that. Front brakes and rotors, that was what I had replaced, and then our right lower ball joint was what I had replaced as well. But you can see everything else came back clear. And one thing I would do is, because of the age, is just replace the rear diff fluid if you want to do that as well. But that was pretty much it. Again, this was the work we just had done, and let's just do a walkthrough, find any bumps and bruises on the car. And you can see this is just the hoses they were talking about, you know, just due to age, but they're all pretty solid. It's still the factory clips on there. So No issue there. I did replace the drive belt and the tensioner, as you can see down there. Alright, so do a walk around, see if we can find any bumps and bruises on the car. Did have few rust bubbles on the front right. Looks like 4. It's about the size of a fingernail. That one's pretty small. Doesn't feel like it's rusted through on the back, so I just wanted to point that out. Oh, walking through, it looks like there's a little bit of paint discoloration right here on the front right rocker. Little nick right here. Again, this is just really minor stuff. I just wanted to point out everything to be transparent on what you're getting. Do have a little mark right back here on the rear side, and there is a little bit of rust on this rear right tail lamp on the top, and you can see it fell right down at the bottom. So this is a pretty common place where water runs and kind of sits, you know. We'll see if there's any on the other side. A little bit of discoloration here. I don't know if you can see it, but looks like this tail lamp is all right. Just walk around. There's a little nick right here. Something came across there at one point, but you can see you can't really see it from afar. This is all just kind of little stuff. And that's about it. We'll get a close-up of the wheel, see if we can see any rash or anything like that on them. You can see those are the brake pads. Pads and rotors that were just replaced. Teeny bit of curb rash on the front left, but overall the chrome's in really nice shape. Wheels look great. We'll just check the chrome, side lines, side steps. Rear left looks good. A little bit of corrosion right here, but not bad. Rear bumper chrome looks good. A little bit of rundown and corrosion from this left sensor, but that's about it. Let's see. This tire, not bad. It was raining out today, so did get a little dirty, but there is some corrosion on this rear right wheel. But overall, I mean, I try to point everything out, but you really can't see this stuff unless you're looking for it. I just want to show you everything though. This chrome looks good. Front right wheel. A little bit of corrosion up here, but still looks really sharp when you're standing back. We'll check the underside real quick. That's from the AC runoff right there, but you see frame still looks good. Still has the factory stickers on it. But we'll check these rockers on the inside. Like I said, this is just mechanical stuff if you care to look at this. But I try to get in depth with these videos. So rockers look pretty good. I'm spinning you around the other way. Not bad. Just one thing to note, because I'm kind of a car nerd, but look how massive this fuel tank is. I mean, that is just huge. That's got to be a fun job to replace on your own. But I don't think you'll ever need to. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. And let me run around to the other side. Alright, we're here on the other side. See, a little rusted on the side step bracket, but nothing's rusted through. It's just all superficial surface rust. Let's check these rockers. Some rust on the pinch welds, but nothing nothing bad. Let's see here. We'll go through the whole side panel. Frame looks good. Like I said, some of this is just surface rust. Your front part is the first one to rust. Cross member looks good. So your rear, not bad. I'm sorry, I'm having a tough time working through the car because my belly kind of gets hung up on some stuff, but you can see everything looks bone dry. Other than the puddle I went through, but and then this is just a look at the front side. Lower control arms looks like they were replaced somewhat recently. New brakes and rotors on the inside. Everything looks dry up here. Let's get up here. Upper control arms look good. Front ring, some surface rust, but remember it did have that rust proofing put on. Easy to access your oil drain, so you can just do your oil changes right here. Let's see, transmission mounts look good. Still have plenty of bushing left on both sides. I don't know how well you can see that. And then the other side's where I had that ball joint just replaced. You'll see that blue bushing in there. You'll be able to tell on your cars if something was replaced, because it wasn't factory to have that blue blue aftermarket part on there. So just a little tip if you're ever looking at vehicles. But overall, looks pretty good. And again, this is pretty in-depth stuff. I'm sure a lot of people don't even care about this, but I'm pretty anal about what I buy, so I like to have everything looked at. Alright, let's look from the bottom up. Looks good. Oil pan looks dry. No leaks or seeps, anything like that. So yeah, front struts still have plenty of bushing left, no cracks. So yeah, now let's take this thing for a test drive. And I was just going to show you this real quick too. Transmission pan is bone dry as well. Transfer case looks good. No leaks at the seals or the pinion seals right here. No rear main seal looks dry. So alright, now that I finally made it out of the car, which was a little bit of work, I'm a little out of shape, but we'll fire this thing up. Just start it up. You can see it starts right up. And we'll just give it a little test drive real quick so you can see how it drives. Hopefully I keep the RPMs in there so you can see how it shifts. Drives pretty straight. We'll just let it go by itself. I'm gonna have to turn up here. yeah, real solid car. Super comfortable. I've drove this about 300 or 400 miles now since I've had it. So we'll just kind of get on it right here so you can see the pickup. And then we'll kind of give it a hard brake so you can make sure that the rotors aren't warped. We'll brake really hard right here. There we go. Get our upshift. Now let's get a downshift. Yep. Feels good. But yeah, I love these Hemis, you know, you get plenty of power with them. You know, they're depends on how much you really care to know about the info of these cars, but you know, the one thing that I dislike about them is the active fuel management system. If any of you you know, are car nuts, you know what I'm talking about. But you know, other than that, I mean, it's a pretty sharp interior. Love driving this thing. So we'll get a little takeoff here. Then I'm gonna do a hard brake. Just make sure our rotors aren't warped. Okay. Feels good. We'll get another downshift right here. Feels good. And then what I like to do is, I don't know if you can see, but I just kind of manually go through the gears. So I put on that manual mode. You can see it's in gear 1. Ride that gear. Gear 2. No slip. 3. No slip. 4. No slip. 5. No slip. Gotta go a little faster here. 6 is good. 7 is good. And 8 was good as well. So, well, I hope this kind of gave you a good little overview of the car. I know the video was a little lengthy, but I try to cover everything to help you guys out with time. I know schedules are busy, you know, but if you have any questions, let me know. By the way, headliner looks good, no rips or tears or anything like that. But yeah, so I do have a few cars that I sell outside of me brokering cars for local dealerships. I sell them a little bit above wholesale, just because I can't sell them at a dealer price. But so I do have it priced pretty well. So if you are interested, give me a call and we'll set something up. But I hope this helps you guys out. And if you have any other questions, let me know. I'm more than happy to help. So take care. Bye-bye.